Wants to block off some streets around LaGuardia Community College to traffic. Transit advocates say the neighborhood around the campus is often backed up with drivers getting on and off the LIE, leaving little space for pedestrians and cyclists.
Stacey Delacat is live in Long Island City with what council member Jimmy Van Bramer is proposing to protect students getting to and from class. Stacey.
Well, Darian, Teresa, Thompson Avenue, where we're standing right now on Long Island City, has long been plagued with traffic safety issues. There have been numerous crashes involving pedestrians, cyclists, and motorists in recent years. And now, with school back in session between LaGuardia Community College and 4 high schools in this immediate area, there are tens of thousands of people using the sidewalks every day. But advocates, including Councilman Van Bramer, say this street here is simply not safe for them to walk on. Thompson Avenue is a 6-lane street which runs in front of LaGuardia Community College in Queens. Community members say it's a traffic safety nightmare.
Our job is to educate our students. We cannot do that if they fear for their safety.
In 2013, a 16-year-old student at Applied Communications High School inside of LaGuardia was killed here when a driver plowed onto the sidewalk. Sasha Panapa, the director of programs for deaf adults at LaGuardia, was struck in a crash earlier this year.
I was hit by a car that ran a red light. It happened about 8 months ago at the intersection of Thompson Avenue and Van Dam Street, and that impacted my life severely.
Advocates and City Councilman Jimmy Van Bramer, who represents the area, want the Department of Transportation to make changes, including declaring the area around the community college, where there are also 4 high schools, a school zone. That would reduce speed limits.
The Department of Transportation must redesign Thompson Avenue and make that redesign a priority.
The group, called People First on Thompson, wants 1 lane of Thompson Avenue closest to the sidewalk turned into a pedestrian zone. They also want to close part of 30th Street near the off-ramp of the Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge and part of 29th Street to create a campus plaza. The DOT says they've already worked with the community to make safety improvements around the college, including adding 6 new crosswalks and converting 14 off-street parking spots to a pedestrian walkway. This comes after the mayor announced a $17 million funding package to fix parts of Thompson around the college back in 2017. But Van Bramer says more improvements still need to be made.
We need to see that funding implemented. We need to see it spent. We need to see it radically change Thompson Avenue and the surrounding environs.
Well, a DOT spokesperson also tells us that the department's Street Ambassador Unit spent time late this summer reaching out to people in this neighborhood after they made some of those improvements. They say they're going to take that feedback and continue to work with community members along with the local schools and the councilmen to continue to improve Thompson Street. They say they will have an update on more safety improvements sometime by the end of this year. Live in Long Island City, I'm Stacey Delacat. Teresa and Derry, back to you.
All right, Teresa, thanks.